The chair now recognizes Mark Bornstein, delegate from West Bridgewater, for the purpose of placing the name of Rayla Campbell in nomination for this convention's endorsement for the office of Secretary of the Commonwealth.
Hello, fellow delegates. This is my first event. I would just like to thank everyone for coming out. And I have a very special candidate I'm very proud tonight to announce. I would like to nominate Rayla Campbell as Secretary of the Commonwealth.
Under the rules, I must ask for a second. The chair now recognizes Peter Linares for the purpose of seconding the nomination.
Hello everyone, my name is Peter Linares. I'm part of the Bridgewater RTC. I am more than proud to second Rayla Campbell for Secretary of the Commonwealth. I know she has worked really hard to be here today. I've also helped her, as well as many others, gathered many signatures from all over to help her. So again, I second her and I'm very proud of it.
The chair declares that the name of Rayla Campbell is before this convention. As there are no other nominations, we may endorse by acclamation. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Rayla Campbell is your endorsed candidate for Secretary of the Commonwealth. It gives me great pleasure to present to you the next Secretary of our great Commonwealth, Rayla Campbell.
Thank you all so much. For those of you who don't know me, I am Rayla Campbell and I am your historic nominee for Secretary of State. It has been an amazing journey, but look at what we've done here in Massachusetts. We have made history, and we're gonna continue making history when you guys elect me to become your first Madam Secretary. You know I'm a fighter. You know I'm always gonna be out there on the front lines. It is so important in this time right now that we are protecting our elections, that we are going to require voter ID. Voting in person, by paper. And they will be hand-counted ballots. So, I bet you guys aren't all aware, Galvin has still not qualified for the ballot. Neither has the other candidate. She only has 22, just 22, number of signatures certified. I got over 11,000 thanks to all of you. We are not going to stop this fight. We are going to make sure that we are restoring the rights of we the people. We need to be out there in front of them, going after them. Republicans for too long have been too soft. I'm a fighter. State's office. Why do they keep it quiet if they don't want you to have a say in anything? They don't want you to know what's going on. They want it all to be, no, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. But there's a lot going on. And we've got to make sure that that information is getting back to the people. This is the most difficult state to start a business in. The fees that all go through the Secretary of State's office. Why is it so difficult to get up and running in Massachusetts? Why do they only allow what they want to profit off of? Big pharma, big tech, the people that want to give you all sorts of jabs and keep your kids in masks, and are responsible for the opioid epidemic. That has got to stop. We need to have accountability, checks and balances, making sure we're protecting our children. We're protecting our livelihoods. We should be thriving in businesses, but yet you walk out, you can look at it right here in Springfield. What is going on around here? They don't want us to be able to have a voice. They don't want us to have our freedoms. They want you guys to be the subjects and not the citizens.
Yeah.
When I become your Madam Secretary, so excited about hearing that, sounds great. I will expose everything that they're doing. And when you elect Anthony and Jay, we're gonna restore the rights of we the people. Now, the Democrats always want to use color, racial division, racial divide. I've got beautiful mixed Irish babies, 3 of them. I don't see skin color. All I see is red, white, and blue. Right now is our time. We need to be out there. We need to be strong. And you can't be nice. They just tried to steal away our history. No, I was the first, over 2 weeks ago, the first black woman in Massachusetts history to qualify for a statewide office. It is our time to make sure that we're fighting and we're not going to sit idly by while they trample over your rights. You need to know your freedom. You need to know that God gave us these rights and nobody can take them away. I am pro-Second Amendment. I just got a new M1, thing's fantastic. I'm pro-life. I fight for all of you because I am just like one of you. I'm not rich. I grew up in low-income in Section 8 housing in Situate, Mass. Yes, we have projects in Situate. My neighborhood was the most diverse neighborhood. I didn't know I was poor. No idea. My friends, who majority of them were white, were poorer than I was, and I would have to feed them. And my mom would get so mad at me. Why are you feeding all these people? Why are you feeding these kids? Because they need food. They're hungry. We are like what I grew up with. We right now need people that are going to stand up there and fight for us. Not say what they think we want to hear, but actually get out there and be boots on the ground. Be there at the school committee meetings. Go and support your candidates. Get your voices out there and be strong in your convictions. We're not all going to agree. And I know there are people that may not like what I stand for, may not like how strong I am. Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I'm not going to apologize for being me. In this time, we've got to make sure we are throwing elbows. And if you're in Massachusetts, you're sitting in a hockey rink, you better know what throwing some elbows means. You gotta fight, because they're not nice. They don't care about your rights. They want to keep taking them away. But the Constitution states it is we, the people, who are in charge. They are just the servants. I am your servant. I'm speaking for you, not for any establishment, for we, the people. There's an attack on our country, and there's an attack on us here in Massachusetts. We are not a blue state, and if you've been around and go into all of our grassroots movements, thank you, UCP, making sure that you know what we're doing, getting out there and fighting, speaking up. You can't just sit and go, oh, that's terrible, maybe somebody else will take care of it. Oh, that's not so nice. Well, I don't think it's nice when they're telling your 5-year-old that he can go and suck another 5-year-old's dick, do you? This is what they're doing. I've got a radio show, and I'm going to give it to you guys like it is, because that's what's happening in your schools. This is what your children have, and if it makes you uncomfortable, it should, because you've got to make them uncomfortable. Stole my line, because I am pissed off and everybody knows it. And you should be pissed too. We watched our elections be stolen. It happened to me. 8,700 write-in ballots that they refused to count. The number was only 1,000. I got 1,200, but they have Common Core math, so they couldn't figure out that that was more than 1,000. But then they tried to claim they had an opinion of the law. The law is in black and white. You broke the law, you violated my constitutional rights, now I'm coming after you. This is an incredible year. We're gonna bring so much to Massachusetts. We're gonna make sure that everybody knows we're coming to fight. There is a red tsunami that is brewing, and we are going to crush and destroy these rotten devils that call themselves Democrats. This is a battle of good versus evil. And God is telling us, please rise up, my people. This is your job. This is your duty. And I finally understand why God gave me such an outspoken mouth. Gotta take them on. But I'm not gonna be shy or be nice and kind when they're trying to destroy everything that we hold true. We are from Massachusetts. This is where liberty and freedom were born. And I'll be damned if I let it die here. I am so honored, blessed to have so many amazing supporters, friends, new family, because my family disowned me because I'm a Republican. My whole life, you didn't know? So, oh, thank you! I would love to have you as my mom. But we've got to make sure that you're strong, and that our voices are out there, and that our children are protected. There's no way that I'm going to put my kids into a public school system that's going to teach them that they are not only the oppressed, but they're also the oppressor, but then they're double oppressed because they're Irish, and they're double oppression because I'm British. Like, what is going on here? And there are two genders. I have a son and two daughters. My son is a boy. He will always be a boy. My daughters are girls. They will always be girls. I'm a woman, and I am proud to be a woman. When we look at the destruction that we see going on, you need to know your rights. Why is it that the Secretary of State's office doesn't want to give you that information? Because they want to keep you and your voices suppressed. And as a black Republican, we know all about it. It is a constant battle, because remember, I'm not black, I'm melanin adjacent. They allow the narrative that we're the party of racism, that we're the party of bigotry. Every single label they want to give us. Hey, do you guys know I'm Massachusetts' #1 white supremacist? Right here. So if you get called that, please give my number. Go call Rayla. She's the head. It's so true. This is what we have to deal with. But it's because people are like, oh, they called me a bad name. Oh my gosh. You're from Massachusetts. You get called more names for breakfast. It's called having thick skin. And we've got to make sure that you're strong and you've got strong leaders that will go out there and throw down. And I will make sure I expose every single one of them. And this energy is what's going to help us to get across. We need more voices to go out. We need people to understand that they are not only incapable of running elections because they can't even print the nomination papers with the right dates on it. That's true, and that happened. Not only that, they set up an illegal table inside Bridgewater with all the Democrat statewide candidates in a polling station right outside the doors. Of course, I got video. Make sure I'm going to expose you. And you know what the clerk said to me? Oh, it's my interpretation of the law. This is why we need to remove these devils from office. This is why you are all here. This is why God has said it is our time. It is your time. Get out there and speak to the people. Don't be afraid. And everybody knows I've been all over this state. And I will go anywhere and everywhere. The people want me there. I don't care if it's 1, 2, 5, 50. You want me there. You have a concern. I will be there. We've got a lot of battles. But the first one is making sure that we're protecting these elections. And they're afraid. They're very afraid. They should be. Exactly. Because right now, Galvin's breaking the law yet again. Everybody's had town meetings or they have upcoming town meetings. Whose face is on the inside of your town meeting agenda? Oh, wait, did you just send that out? Using your face to get votes. Voter intimidation, ethics violation. He's done this before. He will not get away with it again this time under my watch. Going out and letting people know. And I'm not afraid to say I'm a Republican. And anybody that is afraid to say that they're Republican should not be in this party. You've got to be strong. And they're coming at us, and they're coming at us hard. Look at Andrea Campbell. No relation. Try claimed she was the first black woman to ever make it on the ballot statewide. Oh, no, no. See, you were number 2. I was number 1. So you guys all helped to make that history. That is now in our history books. We have made Massachusetts history. I deserve a statue. But it is important that we're making sure we are standing and protecting our history. And we are out there and we're getting people involved. Know your rights. You are the boss. It is our voices. So what they have done without having Republican candidates to run, they get away right in. Now we have challenges for them. And we're growing because people are getting up, getting involved, not afraid anymore. That's what we need. But we need strength. And you need courage. And they're going to come at you with a lot. They don't really got anything on me because I've never been arrested or gone to jail. No, sorry. But they need to know. We have the information on them. We've got the information on the cheating, on what Galvin has done. We've seen it. It's happening right here. As many people think, no, it doesn't happen in Massachusetts. Yes, it does. And we're going to expose it, and we're going to go after them, because you no longer need to be in the shadows of the Prince of Darkness.